Alrighty, folks. This will be the 19th psychological lecture, and in today's psychological lecture, we are essentially going to be covering why it is crucial and critical, specifically, that anything you say ends up coming into fruition, right? And you need to mean and truly mean the words that come out of your mouth in day trading. And the whole reason and concept specifically on why this is so important is because of the fact if you are just like a leaf blowing in the wind, waiting for something to happen and have no control specifically over the words that come out of your mouth, you'll never make it in trading, right? The whole basis and reason why majority fail in trading, and this is a message that I already have repeated multiple times, time and time again, is simply because of the fact that no one has any word over their or bond over their word or control over the things that come out of their mouth, right? And if you have blank thoughts and blank words that just come out of your mouth, I'm going to go to the gym at 3 p.m. It's 5 p.m. You don't end up going to the gym. Oh, I'm going to back test today. You don't end up back testing. Nothing that comes out of your mouth is true. And this is exactly why you're failing in all realms and aspects of your life. You wonder every single night why trading doesn't work for you. You constantly ask specifically, what are the things that I'm missing? Is it my strategy? Is it X, Y, and Z thought process? No, it's none of those things. I will tell you here confidently as someone who has personally mentored over 1,000 people that it all has to do specifically with your word being your bond, right? And the words that come out of your mouth need to be true, and you need to truly believe it. Just this week alone, I have gotten 4 of my Discord members to the point of doing $10,000 months. It's just not even including all the other payouts that are below 10,000, right? There's been payouts of 6,000, 7,000, 2,000 times 3 accounts. There's been way more payouts. I'm just counting people that I have gotten to $10,000 a month. Just this week alone has been 4 people. So I hope when I say things, you guys actually apply them. And the only reason and the reason why I see majority of those people succeed, right? Send me their $10,000 payouts. Thank me, right? The only difference that they have specifically from you is anything that comes out of their mouth, they end up doing. I'm going to backtest 3 hours today. You know what? Let me actually do it. I'm going to go to the gym at 5 p.m. You know what? Let me actually go to the gym. I'm not going to overtrade today. You know what? I already took a loss on the day. Why would I overtrade? You know what? I'm not going to over leverage today. I'm actually not going to over leverage today because my word is my bond and the things that come out of my mouth are true and they're actually built into fruition. And the reason why you are not succeeding right now specifically is simply because you have no control over the words that come out of your mouth. And everything in your life, it's not just trading. This is ultimately why you feel depressed, you're sad, all the emotions are getting to you, you feel like shit every single day, you have no sense of drive or motivation. When you have complete control over the words that come out of your mouth, you have unlimited motivation. And it's honestly the biggest cheat code that I can tell you guys. Because when I say something in my current stage, I immediately will do it. And this is what has led me to get to my current stage right now. Making thousands and thousands of dollars a day off of trading alone, pairing that with being able to teach over 500 now individuals and catering them to be able to annually make over $100,000 a year. And the whole reason on why they are able to do it and you are not, right? You always and constantly will see people succeeding around you on social media, on YouTube, on TikTok. How did this dude get that payout? How did he get funded by that funded company? They all just took initiative, and anything that comes out of their mouth, they end up doing. They're not lazy sacks of shit like you guys. Like, how long is it going to take you? How many years is it going to take you to be able to have control and bond over the words that come out of your mouth? That's how you can gauge profitability. A lot of people will say, oh, profitability is random. I don't know when I'm going to become profitable. I think that's complete horseshit. I think it's all bullshit. I think you know exactly when you can become profitable. And I tell my Discord members this specifically. The moment in which you have complete control over your word applied with a good strategy, you can be profitable tomorrow. But those two things need to line up. It is nothing else, my friends. I promise you, right? So you need to gauge specifically, is it my strategy or is it my psychology? And if it's your psychology, all psychological problems and issues are simply solvable with having your word as your bond. Anytime something comes out of your mouth, you do it no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on through your life, no matter what. And this is a non-negotiable specifically if you want to make it at a fast rate. Now, look, of course, there are people that are not disciplined, that are lazy, specifically, that are also profitable day traders. There's always going to be a small minority of people. But what I'm telling you, for the average man, right, sitting at home watching this YouTube video, still struggling, and you need to try something new, the simplest and fastest solution to become profitable and the ultimate cheat code is having your word completely as your bond once you have a good strategy. Now, if you don't have a good strategy, you got bigger problems to face. I get a lot of DMs. People saying, yo, bro, should I join your Discord? I don't know. I feel like I would be sabotaging myself because, well, I don't know. I just feel like X, Y, and Z problem. Or they'll just make up an excuse of saying, I've been grinding on my own strategy for so long and I don't want to join a Discord. The biggest thing is always basing things off of results. How has your mental frame and your mental thought process gotten you to where you are today? And if you don't like who you are in today's society and into today, in the current moment, then you have to seek external knowledge from other people that you want to become like. This is the solution. This is the fastest solution to making money, to being successful, to having every single thing that you want on the face of the planet Earth. And it's just, I keep making these videos because it just hurts me knowing how close some of you are truly to profitability. And you don't even recognize it and realize it. You genuinely don't realize how close you are to profitability. And you're just hoping and praying and just letting days pass by. I got a lot of DMs specifically of people saying, okay, well, if I blow this funded account, then I'll join your Discord. Why are you letting constant actions that have led you to failure dictate whether you change something up? Think about how stupid that sounds. Seriously. I'm going to wait until I fail to then fix my problems. Why? Why are you wasting time? Why on God's green earth are you wasting your precious hours that you have right now? You don't know how long these things are going to last. You don't know how long funded companies are going to last. You don't know how long the stock market will be around. You don't know anything. Anything can happen. We can go into World War III and we can't trade anymore. And you're sitting there like a dumbass with no money simply because you wanted to wait till you blew that funded account to learn from other people who know what they're doing. A lot of people have the misinterpretation specifically that they have all the time in the world. Oh, I'm young and I have this and that and I can succeed in X time, or I'll succeed when I'm 21, or however long it'll take you. How do you expect to change without anything changing in your life? How are you expecting more money to come into your bank account, which would equivalent to change in your life, if nothing and no aspect of your life changes at all? If you don't learn more, if you're not surrounded by people that are constantly winning and gaining the energy off of them. I like explaining to my members, like in my Discord, that community is such a strong and powerful thing specifically. And the whole reason on why that is because you guys can individually get motivated and have a sense of motivation. I tell my Discord members, anytime they feel like they don't want to backtest or they just feel like shit, I tell them, go click the payouts channel. Like literally the payouts channel in my Discord, and go scroll through all of the payouts. All of the different individual payouts. Go look at all of them for yourself. And then ask yourself, do I need the motivation? And if people getting paid 10K, 5K, 10K, 15K, 5K, 7K, 2K, 4K, whatever the case may be, if all of those people's payouts don't motivate you to want better for yourself, nothing will help you, G, and you're just cooked. So I just think I wanted to address this on a video because I literally probably have gotten like 20 DMs similar to that question of specifically, well, I just kind of feel like I'm sabotaging myself by throwing away all the progress that I've had in the last year by joining a Discord. My G, your strategy that you've been working on for a year, 2 years has led you down exactly where you are today. Now, if the question at hand is you don't like the way that you have been for the last 1 to 2 to 3 years, then something needs to change. There's no magic pill to this. And specifically, where all of these things come into place is a lot of people will ask me, well, Salman, how do I have my word as my bond? And how do I mean the things that come out of my mouth? Well, specifically by initiative, taking that first step of risk, starting that funded account, growing that funded account, learning more, joining a mentorship, going to the gym every day, saying words that actually matter out of your mouth instead of just random shit. And like the whole thing of like, I want you guys to be very careful about is, bro, time has moved by so fucking fast. Even for me, as someone who is still seeing monumental success, it is still moving by so fast for me. I don't even know where the days. I wake up, I work, I go to the gym, I do my Discord call, cool. Come back home, the day's over. Ramadan, I'm a Muslim, little Muzzy towelhead. We're already more than 50% completed of Ramadan. We're on the 17th out of the 30th day. And I'm sitting here, I'm saying, where did those 17 days go? This is a scary thing. You don't have time. You don't have time to wait for that funded account to get blown until you learn your lesson of, I actually don't know shit. Let me learn from someone else. You don't have time to continuously say things out of your mouth and they don't end up ever coming into fruition. I'm going to go to the gym at 3 p.m. 5 p.m. rolls around. You're sitting like a dickhead, absolute dickhead in your bed, rolling around like a little piggy. Like, these are the things that piss me off so much because you know the solutions to exactly what your problems are. I'm broke. What is my solution? Learn more, apply myself, and have a strict disciplinary actionable list that I do every single day, no matter how I feel. It's too hard. I don't have the motivation for that. You will stay poor for the rest of your life. I don't feel bad for people like that. I truly don't. Because I have bred 4 people now, this last week, to make $10,000 a month. I have bred probably another 25 people making 2K this week, 4K this week, 8K this week, 5K this week. So seeing all of these things makes me even feel less sorry for the person behind the screen because you had the same opportunity that all of these individuals had. And what did you do with your life? Fuck all. You sat there like a dickhead. 3 p.m. comes around, I'm going to go to the gym in 30. It ends up becoming 7 p.m. You're a dickhead. You know what? I'm going to go take a shower in an hour. 4 hours rolls by, you're scrolling on TikTok. You end up jerking off. Like, do you not want this? I thought that you promised yourself, oh, this is going to be the week, or this is going to be the month, or this is going to be the change that's going to happen. Like, what's with these blank, empty promises? This is exactly why you are poor right now. And I'm sorry, as much as I repeat this, majority of you guys just think I'm a dickhead for saying these things to you. But if no one else is doing it, I need to be the guy that's doing it. I need to be truthful with all of my viewers. Because at the end of the day, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years is going to roll by, and you're going to say, damn, why didn't I just take that initial step? So I'm doing all of this out of the love for you guys. The fastest and easy way for me to convey my message to the viewers is just tough love, right? Unfortunately, that's just the reality. And until you realize that, hey, you know what? He's right. I don't really have any discipline around any aspect of my life. Like, until you recognize that, you will continue failing and eating shit. You'll continue not going to the gym. You'll continue being a lazy sack of shit. You'll continue failing in trading. You never will be profitable. You'll never find and seek a better strategy. You'll never have your word as your bond. All of these individual habits, I can go on for days talking about these things. But this is ultimately why you are failing. Your word means nothing. Your word is meaningless in all realms of your life. It's not only trading. You tell yourself, I'm not going to overtrade. 2 hours later, your account's blown. You tell yourself, I'm not going to over leverage. 2 hours later, your account's blown. You tell yourself, I'm going to step away for the next session. You end up taking 4 more executions. I can't help you. That's where the self-disciplinary actions matter. Because when I say something, I mean it. And my Discord members can see this. And the viewers behind the screen can also see this. I'm not just some dickhead chatting shit, saying things that I don't actually apply. When I fucking say something, I mean it 1,000,000,000%. Under any circumstance. My house 2 months ago was on fire, but I tell my Discord members specifically that whenever I say something, I will do it. I told them in the morning that the group call is scheduled for the normal time, and my neighborhood, not my house, but my neighborhood was on fire. I still made it to the group call because that's just the type of guy I am. By all costs, by any circumstance, I will make this shit happen, no matter what is happening in my life. If my neighborhood is on fucking fire and they're telling people to evacuate, sorry, G, I got a group call to do. That's just the type of guy I am, and that's why I'm a winner. And you right now can see that through the screen, through the ways that I talk and my energy. So question yourselves and ask yourselves, am I that guy or do I want to become that guy? And if the answer is yes, you know the solutions to your problems. And that's just the honest reality to it. I'm not going to always be here to help you guys. I'll probably be on social media for another year to 2 years. And then I'm done, right? Because I want to make my impact. I want to help a lot of people. And then I want to bounce. I want to be a ghost. I don't care to be this big, huge guy on YouTube. Oh, guys, look at me. I'm so cool. I'm not an insecure little dork like 99% of these people. They're all just doing it for the self-validation. They want to feel cool because they have no self-confidence internally. They just feel like shit. They act like shit. They're just dickheads. They're all dickheads. So what I'm saying for you as the individual behind the screen, you need to act and act specifically on your words, and your words need to have full meaning behind what comes out of your mouth. When you tell yourself, I'm going to the gym at a set time, you go to the gym at that set time. When you tell yourself you're not over trading today, you don't overtrade. When you tell yourself you're not over leveraging today, you don't over leverage. But until that happens, my G, expect continuous failure. There's no magic pill. There's no magic solution. You either have a bad strategy or have a bad psychology and mindset, or you have both. And I've already told you all how to fix all of those things throughout all of my YouTube videos. And for sure, I'm seeing people succeed, not even only off just joining the Discord, but even just watching the YouTube videos. I get love messages all day long from people saying, bro, you changed my mindset. People DM me on Instagram all the time. Bro, you helped me with this. You helped me with that. I did this. I did that. I got a payout just from watching your YouTube videos. I did this. I fixed my psychology, whatever. But what I'm saying is, until you realize the issues in your life and you fix them, how do you expect any form or sense of change? You're going to repeat the same mistakes you constantly make before you hit that 10K month, before you hit that 20K month, before you hit that 50K month, before you even hit that 100K month, right? I would say each from 10 to 50,000, that general range, you learn so many lessons in between that gap of money hitting your bank account that creates you into a new human being. The 0 to 10K version of myself was completely different than the 10K plus version of myself a month. The 10 to 30K a month version of myself was completely different than the 50K version month of myself. The 100K month version of myself is double the difference of the version of the $50,000 version of myself a month. So you learn these things along the way, but the one thing you need to ask yourself is, am I going to apply myself? Or is the same thing and the same repetitive actions going to keep repeating time and time again? Time is going by so fast, my friend. Literally. We're already close to 30% the way of this year being over. Probably more now. Right around 30%. What have you accomplished this year? I'll tell you what I've accomplished this year. I've grown a Discord to 1,000 members. I've continuously gotten payouts. I've grown portfolios from hundreds of dollars to more than $10,000. I've become known in the trading space. I completely took over the trading space specifically. And I'm not even that big. People are still listening to my words, and I'm crushing all of my opponents. What have you done? What have you done? Be honest with yourself. And if the answer is fuck all, that is okay. That is fine. But what is not fine is you not doing anything after. You consistently staying in the place you're in right now, because that is the worst hell to be on earth. Being in the same shoes that you were in this year, last year, the year before, the year before, the year before. So you need change. You need change now. Don't expect anything else until. My friends, I love you guys. I hope change from you guys. And I hope you'd enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end of this lecture, don't comment a specific word. I want to get your truthful, honest opinions on things that you guys would like to see from me psychological. Don't ask for technical, because that's what my Discord's for, unfortunately. I'm King Gatekeeper, if you haven't noticed by now. I only do psychology on YouTube. And the only reason why I gatekeep is because I don't want my model specifically to be out into the public for everyone's eyes. Because I love you guys, but I don't love you guys to that much extent. That's where I make all my money from, so I'm not looking to promote my model everywhere. I love you guys, but give me honest feedback. What would you like to see more of me? What are the things you are struggling with? What are the things you need help with? DM me on Instagram. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Make intention this week that this week is going to be the week where you start in all realms of your life, where you really keep pushing and you really keep driving. I'll catch you guys later.